Good evening, good evening, good evening from Las Vegas. It is 9:41 and we're talking Manchester United with myself and you. How you doing this evening? It is a pleasure to have you on board with me. I'm going to be talking just a couple of things tonight, but important things. In the transfer news, we've had some big ones recently come up. It is getting to that time of the season. We're starting to look at players. We should always be looking at players, but we're starting to look now at players. Before we get into it, channel is very, very new. Please don't forget to hit the like button, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, all what you can, and the notification bell as well. I would appreciate it greatly. I really would. Trying to get this off the ground is not easy, particularly with the subject matter being the biggest sporting club in the world. You would think could help you. Maybe I could get lost in a flood, as Springsteen talks about. It just needs really to have your support, and I really appreciate the little views that I've had so far. Good things will come in time and take time, and thank you very much for those of you who have just even been so kind as to hit the like button. My videos are pretty much what they are. I don't edit. I do not edit anything. I believe that I'm confident enough to get what I need to get out without doing the edit. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be bloopers, of course, but that is life. I don't believe in covering them up and making it all smooth and glossy. With the edit button, let's just roll on and let's see where we get. All right, it's really not that difficult. So yeah, a couple of stories coming out of Old Trafford, and the one which made me laugh a couple of days ago was De Bruyne. Now, this made me laugh, but it's one of those stories which really, there's a lot of sense in it. Roy Keane said of De Bruyne, because he's not signed a new contract with Man City yet, why not go to United? And if you close your eyes and hear it, you can hear the Roy Keane saying this. Why not go to United? You wouldn't even have to move house, said Keane. We know how ruthless City can be when a player reaches a certain age. Kevin still has a quality, though. If you give him even a second, he'll punish you. It doesn't matter how tightly you try to mark him. While the suggestion has shaken a few City fans for sure, just the very fact that he could end up at Old Trafford and that they can see their arch rival in red is it's not good. They're one of the heroes in red, however, they're arch rivals. Um, but I can't understand why they've not offered him a new contract. Apparently, City reportedly informed the player that no contract extension will be offered. So, after a decade filled with titles and unforgettable moments, um, a farewell seems imminent. Though the citizens, his nickname, of course, the citizens, for those of you who don't know, which I'm sure is very, very few and far between, just makes me laugh. Though the citizens are now of the Champions League and no longer contenders for the league title, the Belgian still has a shot at one final trophy with the team if they win the FA Cup, where they face Nottingham Forest in the semi-finals. However, in the meantime, the debate rages on. Would Kevin De Bruyne really be willing to break the unspoken rules of football, um, of Manchester football, and join the red side? Only time will tell. But without a doubt, his next move will be one that will be most closely watched in the transfer market. Yeah, isn't that interesting? I don't see it. I really don't. I don't see Kevin De Bruyne going anywhere. Only maybe like Chelsea or somewhere. I mean, it's a big ask, isn't it? It's a big ask to go and play for your rivals. Moving out or not, I mean, I just, you could see the sense in it. It's one of those. You could see the sense in it when it happens. You could say, "Oh, that was good thinking. That was a good move. I love the idea of that." But actually, really, the logistics of it happening, it can't be about the money. So money wouldn't really would have to be about the move for me. It would have to be about the move. It'd be like, I don't want to move. I don't want to pack up boxes. No, no, no. Let me in that Old Trafford. I think it's very possible. That is the biggest motivator because I hate moving. I hate moving. I really do. Like I moved 3 times in my life. I hate it. And when I say 3 times in my life, I mean three big moves. I moved from England to New York. Then I moved in New York. I moved twice, and then moving over here. So that's four big moves. So now put them back the boxes and no boxes actually, no boxes. Just leave everything where it is. Give me my locker key to the red side. That's it. Another story breaking out of United this weekend was that Barcelona are interested in signing Marcus Rashford. Now, I really don't get this story. I mean, I do get it, but for one, I get that they would be interested. I don't understand how they can be really any um, a lot of movement on this one because Marcus is currently laid up after I think he's got an hamstring injury. I would like this to be true, however. I don't know how true it is. Hopefully, it is. There's a little bit in it. Just don't see it happening. Not yet, anyways. Marcus, maybe there's some kind of loan deal, swap deal. We can get something out of this. Because honestly, the Marcus Rashford thing has just been going on forever, dude. It's like, please put an end to this now. Give me something, give me a player that we can use and like 30,000 or something, yeah? Let's get something out of this because this has been dragging on now and dragging on and dragging on. And I really don't know what took United so long. I mean, the disdain, the disgust, the pure lack of respect Marcus showed to United was a disgrace. And um, just like, I said way, way back when Ronaldo um, wouldn't go on at Old Trafford. He shook his head at Ten Hag and refused to go on as substitute. That immediately should have been um, um, a dismissal of, and I think that was pretty much the end. But it's like just like with Rashford, the lack of respect. This has been dragging now for months, hasn't it? I mean, and the fact he went to Villa, really, and we ended up paying some of his wages. What was that about? Seriously. Oh my God. I mean, absolutely. Um, absolutely insanity. Insanity. And one final one, which, again, made me laugh was the one with Paul Scholes and Cunha. Like, this feels like this has been going on forever. Paul Scholes come out and said that Cunha actually at Old Trafford could be a bit of a problem because where do we play him for a start? Do we play him on the left? Do we play him up front? It's going to be very confusing. Or Cunha to Old Trafford is just a headache to begin with because he's going to the worst possible team in the world right now. Like, it's a shit show. It's a mess. Why would he want to do that to himself? But Scholes is going on and on and on. He's worried about, the fact that he's going to go there. It's a lot for a player to put on himself. It's a lot of stress. No, Paul. I don't believe it's a lot of stress. Uh, Stress is getting up at 5 a.m., having to take two buses to work in the pouring rain, and still wondering are you going to feed your family at the end of the week? Or you're going to get medical coverage, or, your doctor won't cover your insurance won't cover your doctor's bills. That's stress, okay? So I don't buy it, but I know what he's saying. Different kinds of stress. There's this kind of bullshit, which is like, what do you want to be the one who comes to Old Trafford and then Paul's saying, "Oh, it's all gonna be on his shoulders, all gonna be on his shoulders, all the stress and worry, it's all gonna be on this guy's shoulders, and he's got to produce, and if he doesn't produce, well, for me, you can't produce when you don't have the team. You must have the team around him to produce. So there's gonna be more players coming in, not just Cunha. So I think we have to bear that in mind. But you gotta love Paul. You gotta love Scholesy. He's a bit of a worry wart, is Scholesy. A worry wart. It means that basically it's an old I think Lancashire expression for he's a bit of a nervous Nelly. It, Scholesy, his brain won't close down. But God love him, Paul Scholes, what a player! Oh my God! And from my hometown of Oldham, love you, Scholesy. But no, it'll be okay. Don't worry. I think we should get Cunha and worry about the other stuff afterwards. But there you go. I think that wraps it up, guys. One final thing I did notice, which I did mean to tell you guys. I think I got the story up here somewhere still. Um, no, I think I lost it. Give me 1 second here. There was a story about United and Ten Hag. Now, do you remember last season there was talk of Bobby? There was a player from Ajax which only scored. Bobby. I forget his last name now. In fact, it might have been his last name. Might have been Bobby. Give me 1 second. This is what I mean about live. You see, this is what I mean about live. Um, uh, let's see if I can find it. But the upshot of the story was that he was um, Brian Brobbery. That was it. Brian Brobbery. Yeah, he's only scored I think 8 goals all season or something like that. Slightly less than that. Could be even 6. Last season he did really well. He scored like something 20 odd goals, and we were really going after this kid, and he fell through. Well, I guess United could be. The story was, thank God that United they had a lucky escape, and he's only scored something like I think it's 6 goals all season. So there you go. We got a lucky escape with that one. Uh, yeah, it was a Dutch journalist who claimed that we wanted to part with 46 million for the out of form striker. Yeah, he's an international list player as well, but when you look at him, he looks really, really like little. And no disrespect to little people, okay? But he looks kind of. I don't know if he had the or he has the stature to play up front for United. He doesn't look for me like he's got the hustle and bustle in him. I don't know. I think we need, particularly now with the style of play, we need a big guy up there, and Cunha is the one. But I mean, this was last season, but it's just interesting how I guess we got away with that one. But you know, Ten Hag made some bad decisions in the transfer market, but so did his predecessors. If you go all the way back to Ten Hag, and you go to right back. So I'm not going to blame too much on Ollie because Ollie inherited the team, and that was the problem. We kept inheriting teams from different managers, right? But when you really look at it, some of the players which were brought in were just. I mean, look at Anana. Anana. I mean, Anana, please, like just. Uh, Can't figure it out, man. I'm still. Does somebody explain Andre Anana to me? Because I don't. Anana, I don't get it. But yeah, in the comment box for me, please. And tell me your thoughts on De Bruyne going to Old Trafford, just for shits and giggles. Do you think it could happen? Could it happen? And think of the players which have gone to Old Trafford from um, City. How many? How many players have gone from Old Trafford to City? Quite a lot. How many from City to Old Trafford? Not many, right? Can you tell me any? because I'm struggling right now. I can think of a few United players who've gone down that path. Peter Schmeichel. Oh my God! Check the new documentary out from Peter Schmeichel. Absolutely amazing, amazing documentary. Peter Schmeichel talks about how it was one of the worst decisions he ever made, playing for City, and the abuse he got there was just absolutely insane. Says it's one of the biggest regrets of his career, and what was he thinking? He doesn't even know. So we'll forgive you, Pete, but I'll tell you what, it is a great documentary. Check it out. I'm not sure. Just type in, I don't even remember what it's called, but it talks about his life growing up and his relationship with his family and his father. And it just really, really gets to the core of why he was so good at what he did. Absolutely fantastic. Check it out. Okay, that's it for me, guys. I'm out of here, and I love you and leave you. Peace out. Subscribe, uh, like, and click that notification thingy. I'd really appreciate it. Love you guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Talking Manchester United. Stay safe. Thank you.